Welcome into this carrier update presented by Powerfleet. I'm Tony Mulvey, joined by Donnie Gilbert. Donnie, got some interesting stuff.
Yeah, so this is our drive and outbound tender volumes and rejection rates. Volumes are in blue, rejection rates are in yellow. So basically here we see, as we get to the end of the month, we see volumes going up. Kind of expected the way it always is at the end of each month. But some of this freight, you think of our tender outbound lead times, outbound tender lead times. Some of this freight they're already starting to book Monday and Tuesday on as well. And you see that our rejection rates are headed down, which is the wrong direction. But considering the market that we're in, we're getting into August, you know, there could be just a lot of these big carriers that are just accept anything that comes through. They're just accepting. So this could help push, spot rates down.
Yeah.
Because if they accept it all here, it could mean fewer loads for the spot market, except the other fact that the loads that are going to the spot market are shippers taking advantage of the discount from the spot market.
Yeah, I think that's the key, right? It's this, where does the shipper put their load? Do they keep it on the contract market where we've seen the rates, where they're at? We saw that spread between fuel, which is what they're basically making in fuel surcharge to large carriers. That's why they don't want to leave their contracted rate. But you look at the NTIL, you see that deep discount, it is a little enticing for a shipper to play with it.
Yeah, you kind of got to wonder how mad shippers are at carriers right now for the last 2 years of running their rates up on them, of service filling their loads by either just rejecting them or not showing up for it. And here might be the time that, you know, they get a little bit of their payback. Let's jump over here and look at reefer here right quick. A little bit of the same. Reefer went down a little bit, bounced back up a little bit, but we see some volumes picking up in reefer as well. So the same type of story. Rejection rates are very, very low. And it's going to probably continue these patterns. This will stay pretty close probably through August. We're looking for reefer to pick up about mid-August because of past trends over the years. And we're seeing if reefer carriers are going to be able to have the strength to come back a little bit and push those rates up in a couple of weeks.
The good news here, right? I mean, if you look at it, look at where volumes were back when July started. We talked about leading into July 4th. That's typically the stronger period for reefer.
It is.
Well, look at that. Granted, they flatlined, but they're exiting the month higher than where they started.
And Memorial Day as well.
Yeah.
So the two biggest holidays here, the two past holidays, they have finished a little bit higher. So this market might be, of course, this is more of a niche market.
Yep.
But this market right now might be a little bit stronger than drive-in. And your flatbed markets are also a little bit stronger as well. So the drive-in market's what was flooded with drivers and flooded with trucks. And yes, we still had it in reefer as well, but it's a bit more niche, a bit tougher of a market. And that could be what's holding them a little bit stronger right now.
Yeah, for sure. And then you look at the rejection rate. I mean, even in 2019, rejections were right around that 8, 9, 10% range on the reefer side, where under 7.5. So.
Yeah. Next chart real quick here. We got a few seconds. When we come back, we'll look at our WRI, one of my favorite maps, one of my favorite indexes to help show us what markets are changing.
Awesome. Well, we'll take a look at that when we get back. But right now, we'll take a look at the past 24 hours in freight with our market recap.